You're full of shit, you're full of crap, you don't care about other people, you don't care
that's
about
incorrect.
people in pain, they're having a terrible time.
I care about people in pain, and that's why I support his immigration.
A black heart. Your heart is made out of coal.
Hey guys, what's going on? James Klug here. Today we're back at the beach, and we brought a sign with us. We'll be talking to people about why we support Trump's stance on immigration. This is getting away from me.
When are they gonna build the wall?
My man, we already have 6.1 billion in funding, and we're growing. Do you agree with Trump's stance on immigration?
I sure do.
Right on, very cool.
Trump rocks.
The Knights of the Golden Circle were the guys who created the Confederate flag.
Okay.
They tried to expand slavery to Mexico. Guess what? We had the Alamo. Remember the Alamo?
So do you disagree on Trump's stance of immigration, or what are your thoughts on this?
Do I agree with Trump immigration?
Why is that?
I would not be here if it weren't for my dad coming here from the Dominican Republic, so.
Well, Trump doesn't disagree with legal immigration.
Well, he's not legal.
I think before they even get here, they should have their visas and everything else, and already have their background checked before they even come. Not get here, be here for 6 months, and then get your visa or something.
Past 8 years, there's been 202,000 illegal immigrants that have been arrested and put in jail for crimes. Okay, 500 homicides, over 3,100 sexual assaults.
Do you have the facts of the people that did it in the state that aren't illegal? Because it's probably the same. It's probably the same stat.
It's not those are the people that shouldn't even be in the country.
Yeah, but the people that we allow in the country, they have the same stats. So I feel like.
But those are homicides, and those are rapes, and those are robberies that shouldn't have even happened.
We have those problems in our country that don't get fixed. So I feel like you're gonna have the good percent and the bad percent, and you guys focus on the bad percent, but not the bad percent in our country, just the illegals.
Believe me, people are being punished for causing crime outside of illegal immigrants as well.
Not as much as a legal immigrant.
That's incorrect. If you kill someone, they're gonna come for you.
Do you agree with the wall?
Yes, completely.
100% with the wall. Do you think it'll work?
Yes,
It'll be
completely.
effective.
I think it already has been proven to be effective, and U.S. Customs and Immigration said it's been proven to be effective.
The wall's not going to stop anyone. Half the people that do come here come on planes. So if you're going to build a wall that's tall enough for a plane to stop, then please go ahead.
That's actually inaccurate. About in 2000, let's say for example.
I have personal family who literally came here by a plane. They didn't have to hop a wall.
In 2017, there were 700,000 people that were visa overstays. 5 months after, 40% of them went home. The truth is, it's not just those people don't come here and they don't all stay here. When people come across the southern border, largely they stay here. As soon as the wall was being implemented in San Diego, they had 500,000 apprehensions per year. Okay. 500,000. Now it's reduced to 27,000. That's a pretty good number after putting a wall there, huh?
Those are solid statistics. I cannot disagree with that.
All right, I'm not going to argue any of that because I'm not educated enough to be able to do that. I do know that many years ago, like you started when you first started speaking with me, slaves were brought here on ships, and you guys have no problem with it. Okay. And now, what's the problem?
What do you mean? Are you referring to 1700s compared to 2019? The difference is there's a massive social difference in those two times. People used to conquer nations back then.
You're not about to win with
I know, you really can't.
We cannot be the flop house for the world.
Yeah.
We have American citizens right here living in LA on the streets.
Truthfully, right now, I wouldn't let nobody else come here. I'll fix my Skid Row. Our downtown Los Angeles should not look like that.
People that, largely maybe mentally ill, definitely chemically, a lot of them chemically dependent, they need help. They're Americans. We have to take care of our American people. We've always been a generous country. We don't want to
Very generous.
Very generous. Anytime there's a typhoon or an earthquake or something, who's going over there and helping? Yeah. The United States.
You might bring a disease that we don't have. I believe if I go to Arizona and I drive over the port of entry, they're going to stop me if I got a truck. They're going to stop me and they're going to check whatever food I got in there. And mind you, that's still in the United States. That's not me coming from Mexico here. So if you're not going to enforce every rule as far as for everybody, the same rules that we have here, then you shouldn't let no one come here.
Hey guys, can I get a thumbs up for Trump's stance on immigration? Anyone want to talk about it? Thumbs up, my man. Can I get a thumbs up for Trump's stance on immigration? Thumbs up for Trump's stance on immigration? 2 thumbs up.
Trump's immigration policy is inhumane
Why is it inhumane?
because he's locking people up in cages.
Yeah, Obama did that. Thousands of those cages were built under Obama's presidency.
Whatever.
That's against the Statue of Liberty. That's against our Constitution. You are full of shit. You're full of bullshit.
Well, you just said according to Statue of Liberty, that was a gift. In 2018, ICE arrested, or Border Patrol arrested 1,588 sex traffickers.
All right, you're mentally ill.
No, I'm just giving you facts and you're running away from them.
People,
That is not correct. I care about other people, and that's why I believe in strengthening our borders and preventing this terrible stuff from happening.
you just care about yourself, and you're selfish, and you don't care about other people that are in pain, and don't.
Where are you getting this information from?
Because you're saying you don't. These people shouldn't come across the border. They're desperate. You're really good at that. On the news.
No. I'm James. What's your name?
Matthew.
Matthew, pleasure to meet you. I think your shirt's funny. I strongly disagree with you. Let's keep talking.
All right.
It's in our Constitution that people come to the United States, or they can come. They have a right to come to the United States.
They just have a right, and we don't have a right to know who or what is coming across the border, but they have a right to come here.
They have a right. They're coming across the border legally. It's legal for them to come across the border.
It's completely illegal.
I think he's a fucking racist
Okay, he's a racist. So why is he a racist?
because he insults Mexicans, he insults Muslims, he insults women.
He's a male chauvinist. He's a womanizer.
That's all your opinion. Womanizer, maybe I can get behind
I
that.
think his policies are more black and white, and his are a little more discriminating.
Cheated on all 3 of his wives.
Why am I looking to him for relationship advice?
If you still support Trump, you're a racist too, probably.
I'm not a racist, no.
I believe that.
I am absolutely not a racist.
You know, most racists don't even realize they're racist.
So they just might be racist, but they don't know it?
Yeah, that's correct.
We're talking about immigration.
You must be supporting all his lies and all his.
I support his stance on illegal immigration. Where do you stand on protecting our southern border from drug trafficking, weapons trafficking, human trafficking?
My immigration stand is if you are here legally or came in. I have friends who came in who did all the paperwork.
Absolutely. Same here.
I'm totally with that.
Yes.
If you are illegal and you are a bad person, you should not be here.
You want to hear another statistic that's really, really gross?
What?
People are coming to our border. We have about we're looking at 100,000 a month roughly.
Yes.
30%. Okay, ICE did a pilot little study. 30% of the children that were with parents, 30% of them had no DNA relation to that individual at all.
Oh, so they were kidnapping?
Either kidnapped or voluntarily given. 30% of the people that are bringing children with them aren't even related to them at all.
Why does that matter?
People that are crossing the border illegally, people that are making their way through Mexico, massive amounts of numbers of them are sexually assaulted and physically assaulted. I don't support that at all. I don't think we should be encouraging people to come across our border illegally and make that dangerous trek.
You can't speak on this subject until you literally put yourself in those shoes and you've walked that. But
Unaccompanied children showing out with people that aren't their parents doesn't matter.
You didn't live that life, and you won't, and that's fine.
People using
You have
children.
a different type of privilege, and grew up a different type of way than everyone else, and that's understandable.
People using children as an immigration ticket it doesn't matter.
Dude, really?
Do you guys know how many children in 2010 came unaccompanied children from ages 1 to 17 came by themselves to the southern border in 2010? Over 18,000. In 2014, under Obama, and a lot of people are catching on to, hey, you have a child with you, you're good to get through the border. 2014, that number skyrocketed 272%.
Wow.
68,000.
Wow.
You want to hear why I believe we should build the wall?
Why?
Because when it comes to drug trafficking, when it comes to gang members coming across the border, by the way, we have massive numbers. We have 2,000 people being apprehended at the southern border per day. We need to know who these people are, and we need to strengthen up our security in order to do that. In Texas, the past 8 years, there's been 202,000 illegal immigrants, okay, that are living here. Illegal immigrants in their jail systems. That's over 500 homicides, over 24,000 assaults, over 3,100 sexual assaults. So if you're going to tell me that's not bad, and we need to get that under control, that's just Texas.
Come here for a better life.
I agree with you.
What about those who want to come in who are
I agree with you there. And they should come here legally.
They walked 1,000 miles. They're desperate.
You know, 1/3 of women that are crossing across Mexico to come to the United States are sexually abused. You know how dangerous it is coming across illegally the southern border? It's incredibly dangerous.
Well, they're. Oh, really?
Doctors Without Borders reported that 1/3 of the women coming up through Mexico to immigrate here illegally, 1/3 of them are sexually abused.
Oh.
2/3 of them.
Wow.
2/3 of them are violently abused. Okay, violently assaulted. You want to know why I believe that we should seal the border? Because I don't want people to believe that they can do this and get away with it. They can come up here and get away with illegally crossing the border and be encouraged to do so.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Yes.
Do you think these are good points for why I believe we should have a wall?
We can agree to disagree.
Well, what do you disagree with?
Well, I just think the wall is a symbol of division and bigotry and xenophobia.
I think it's a wall. I think the wall is a symbol of safety and protecting our citizens as the federal government is supposed to do.
Why not, instead of building millions of dollars for a wall, why not spend millions of dollars to build houses in Guatemala and Nicaragua so they have a place to live?
So if we build houses over there, then there's going to be no more sex trafficking, drug trafficking. When it comes to claiming asylum, you have to, let's say from Central America, you have to apply for asylum at the bordering country, not the United States.
Before you even get here.
Of course.
Now,
Do you support that?
I support that.
I support it as well. Would you support building a wall in order to dramatically reduce sex trafficking? In 2018, there was 1,588 sex trafficking arrests. Would you?
The wall is going to go probably whether I support it or not at this point.
Personally, would you though?
I don't know.
Yes, we are a country of immigrants, but back in the first couple waves of immigration, they assimilated.
There was no social safety net.
There was no social safety net. They came here and they weren't like saying, "Hey, where's the free stuff?" They were saying, "Let me work, let me do something." They assimilated. Their kids did, and they're part of the fabric.
Barack Obama was deporting on average yearly 345,000 people. Okay.
Yeah.
Trump, can you guess where he's at right now?
No, I have no clue.
240,000. So that's about a third less.
Yeah, he's like around where Obama was, but Obama was doing
No, that's one whole third less.
Yeah.
So that's a lot less. I'm not saying that he's going to stay around that, but I'm saying currently the outrage around Trump's immigration policy is unwarranted.
Yeah. Well, I agree. Yeah.
I believe that Trump is going to win.
You have to vote. Oh, really?
Yes, I do.
Why do you believe that?
Because
there's a lot of good ideas on the right now.
Because there's not somebody who is strong enough to run against him.
Okay. You guys look like you have something to say. Oh no, I would love to. I'm totally open-minded. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. I can pay. You guys disagree? Okay. All right. Well, hold on. Calm down. I'm not dangerous. We're allowed to. It's public space.
You're full of crap. You don't care about other people. You don't care
that's
about
incorrect.
people in pain. They're having a terrible time.
I care about people in pain, and that's why I support his immigration.
A black heart. Your heart is made out of coal.